So let's go ahead and jump into the D Different Crew Report. We got to get this stuff going. This is going to be part of the After the Ride podcast. So if you haven't checked it out, we do have the After the Ride podcast. It's on Spotify. That YouTube channel is back up, so you might want to check it out. But all MTC Rider Academy members get this right away. So thank you so much, MTC Rider Academy members. It's only $4.99 the first month. But let's go ahead and jump into it. So we got seeks and recognizes. And then we also have understands hazardous situations. I'm not going to read this verbatim. This is going to be something that you can read if you really want to. I just want to kind of give you my 2 cents when it comes to seeking hazardous situations. And we're going to jump into the recognizing part right after. But basically seeking, what that is that you're actually looking for things. You're actually looking for those things. Now, a lot of people think, oh, you start to get, paranoid. And you're always just scanning and you're always looking for dangerous stuff. It's not really that. You don't have to overload your brain. What we do here at the MTC Rider Academy is we focus mainly on patterns, color codes. Colors are very easy. The feeling that is associated with the color codes, zoning out, white stage, you're zoned in, paying attention to everything. You feel grounded. So you're grounded in yellow stage. Orange stage, you feel this gut feeling, this uncommon thing in a common situation, and that's the feeling. And then the red stage, you're actively going. So the adrenaline dump, you know what that is. Panic, you guys know what the panic is. It's anxiety ridden. So if you know those feelings, you know the color codes, and then if you know how to plan your ride, even better. But we're going to just go and briefly talk about the seeks part is that, you're actively looking for the uncommon thing. You're looking for a pothole. You don't have to scan the road consistently, use your peripheral vision. You can actually see something different in the road than the rest of the road, and that is going to be a pothole or some other road surface hazard, maybe even a roadway user like somebody side of the pedestrian or Priuses. Exactly, Jeff and Molly. So you're actively just kind of looking for. You're active. So if you ever have listened to somebody and waited to speak, that's not active listening. Active listening is actually sitting there, not thinking about a response and understanding what that person is doing and what they're saying so you can actually understand things. So when we seek out these hazardous situations, we're actively seeking these situations. We're not just riding and sitting there and allowing things to happen to us. We're actively searching and seeking these hazardous situations. Now, when it comes to recognizing them, like I said, the uncommon thing in a common situation, you find something that doesn't belong. So the side of the vehicle coming out in front of you, a pothole, a tar snake, you see a bouncy ball going into the roadway. Obviously, there's going to, well, not obviously, but maybe there's going to be a child running after that soccer ball or bouncy ball, whatever it is, playing kickball. You're recognizing hazardous situations. Intersections, hazardous situations. It's going to get you that gut feeling. Okay, we're getting into the orange stage. If it gives you a panic and like an anxiety feeling, we're going into brown stage. If you completely miss it and you're zoned out thinking of something else, you're not recognizing it's a hazardous situation. It's because you're white stage. You're not paying attention. So we are recognizing hazardous situations. We have to understand what they are. Okay, we're going to get into that, but we have to seek them out. We have to figure out if they are the problem. So awareness, assessment. Okay, we're getting into it. And then some accountability and action. And that's what the understanding part is that we have to understand that we are going to be riding a motorcycle that has 2 wheels that relies on gyroscopic forces and gyroscopic precession and traction and physics and counter steering and a bunch of other things that other vehicles don't have to deal with because they automatically balance on 4 tires. We have to understand that we're in a hazardous area. We don't have a roll cage. We don't have seat belts, airbags, or anything like that. We have just gear. So we're understanding that these are hazardous situations. So when we are seeking out these problems, we are recognizing that there's these problems. We have to understand we have to do something because we can't do nothing because we're going to go ahead and crash and get severely injured. So we are making sure that we're following the plan method. Okay, that's more so in the MTC Rider Academy. We have full-on lessons, Unit 1, 2, and 3, and then a whole bunch more, the Smart Rider Basic Training course. All members get access to that. All members get access to the archive of after-action reviews, which we do here on Riding Smart live streams. This is 133. So if you want to check it out, please do so. This is just the very, very tippity top of what being a smart rider really is, okay?